The year is 1776. A new nation conceived in liberty struggles to be born. 13 colonies united by a common cause rise up against an empire. The American Revolution, a beacon of hope for the oppressed, ignites the world's imagination. From the battlefields of Lexington and Concord to the frozen plains of Valley Forge, ordinary men and women display extraordinary courage. George Washington, a leader of unwavering resolve, guides his ragtag army through unimaginable hardships. The fate of a nation hangs in the balance. The American Revolution was not just a war for independence, it was a battle for an idea. The idea that all men are created equal, endowed with certain unalienable rights including life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. This radical notion, enshrined in the Declaration of Independence, would forever change the course of human history. The victory at Yorktown in 1781 marked the end of the war and the dawn of a new era. The United States of America, a nation founded on the principles of liberty and self-government, emerged as a beacon of hope for the world. The American Revolution began with a single shot, fired on the green of Lexington, Massachusetts. British troops, sent to seize colonial military supplies, clashed with a small band of American militiamen. The shot heard round the world echoed through the centuries, igniting a firestorm of revolution that would reshape the globe. The Battle of Bunker Hill, a costly victory for the British, proved the mettle of the American fighting spirit. Colonial troops, though outnumbered and outgunned, inflicted heavy casualties on the Redcoats. The battle, a testament to American courage and determination, gave hope to the fledgling nation. The Continental Army, led by General George Washington, faced daunting odds. Ill-equipped and poorly trained, they endured harsh winters and crushing defeats. Yet, through it all, their spirit never wavered. The turning point of the war came at Saratoga in 1777. The American victory, a decisive blow against the British, convinced France to enter the war on the side of the colonists. With the support of France and other European powers, the tide began to turn in favor of the Americans. The issue of slavery, a festering wound on the soul of the nation, threatened to tear the young republic apart. The Missouri Compromise of 1820, a fragile attempt to maintain the balance of power between slave and free states, proved to be only a temporary solution. Abolitionists, fueled by moral outrage, denounced slavery as a sin and demanded its immediate abolition. Frederick Douglass, a former slave turned eloquent orator, became a powerful voice for freedom. Harriet Tubman, risking her own life, led hundreds of slaves to freedom on the Underground Railroad. The Dred Scott decision of 1857, a Supreme Court ruling that denied citizenship to African Americans, further inflamed tensions. The nation stood on the brink of disaster. The election of Abraham Lincoln, a staunch opponent of slavery, in 1860 proved to be the final straw. 11 southern states seceded from the Union, forming the Confederate States of America. The American Civil War, a bloody conflict that would claim the lives of over 600,000 Americans, had begun. The discovery of gold at Sutter's Mill in 1848 ignited a frenzy of excitement that swept the nation. Thousands of fortune seekers, driven by dreams of riches, embarked on the arduous journey westward. The California Gold Rush, a pivotal chapter in American history, transformed the nation's economy and demographics. The Oregon Trail, a treacherous 2,000-mile journey across mountains, plains, and deserts, became a symbol of American westward expansion. Pioneers in covered wagons braved harsh weather, disease, and hostile Native American tribes to reach the fertile lands of the Pacific Northwest. The Pony Express, a daring mail delivery service that relied on relays of horses and riders, captured the nation's imagination. Riders, braving dangerous terrain and hostile encounters, delivered mail from Missouri to California in a record-breaking 10 days. The Transcontinental Railroad, completed in 1869, connected the East Coast to the West Coast for the first time. The railroad, a marvel of engineering, facilitated trade, communication, and transportation, accelerating westward expansion and transforming the American West. The late 19th century witnessed an unprecedented wave of immigration to the United States. Millions of people, fleeing poverty, persecution, and war, arrived on American shores in search of a better life. The Statue of Liberty, a gift from France, became a symbol of hope and opportunity for these newcomers. The Industrial Revolution transformed the United States into a global economic powerhouse. Factories and mills sprang up across the country, producing goods for a rapidly growing consumer market. The rise of industry, however, also led to the growth of cities, creating new social and economic challenges. The Gilded Age, a period of rapid economic growth and extravagant displays of wealth, masked deep social and economic inequalities. The gap between the rich and the poor widened, and labor unrest grew. Progressive reformers sought to address the social ills of the Gilded Age, They fought for workers' rights, women's suffrage, and government regulation of business. Their efforts laid the groundwork for the social welfare programs of the 20th century. Section 6. Reaching for the stars. The 20th century witnessed an unprecedented acceleration of technological advancement. The invention of the airplane, the automobile, and the radio transformed transportation, communication, and entertainment. The world shrank, and the pace of life quickened. The space race, a competition between the United States and the Soviet Union for supremacy in space exploration, captivated the world's imagination. The launch of Sputnik, the first artificial satellite in 1957 by the Soviet Union, sparked a wave of anxiety and determination in the United States. The United States poured resources into its space program, determined to catch up and surpass the Soviets. The creation of NASA, the National Aeronautics and Space Administration, in 1958 marked a turning point in the space race. The Apollo 11 mission in 1969, which saw American astronauts Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin become the first humans to walk on the moon, was a triumph of human ingenuity and a defining moment in the 20th century. Section 7. A legacy of innovation and exploration. The spirit of innovation and exploration that drove the space race continues to shape American society today. From the development of the Internet to the Human Genome Project, the United States remains at the forefront of scientific discovery and technological advancement. The challenges of the 21st century, from climate change to global pandemics, demand innovative solutions. The United States, with its legacy of ingenuity and its spirit of collaboration, is uniquely positioned to lead the way in addressing these global challenges. The American spirit of exploration is not confined to the realm of science and technology. From the arts to business to social activism, Americans continue to push boundaries, challenge conventions, and seek new frontiers. The story of America is still being written. The challenges and opportunities of the 21st century call for the same spirit of courage, determination, and innovation that has characterized the nation's past. Section 8. The enduring spirit of America. From the first colonists who braved the unknown shores of a new world to the astronauts who dared to reach for the stars, Americans have always been driven by a spirit of adventure, a thirst for knowledge, and a belief in the power of human ingenuity to overcome any obstacle. The United States has faced many challenges throughout its history, from wars and economic depressions to social and political upheavals. Yet, through it all, the American people have always emerged stronger, more resilient, and more determined to build a better future for themselves and for generations to come. The American story is a testament to the enduring power of the human spirit, the spirit of freedom, equality, and opportunity, the spirit of innovation, exploration, and progress, the spirit of compassion, generosity, and hope. These values, enshrined in the nation's founding documents and passed down from generation to generation, continue to inspire and guide the United States today. They are the source of the nation's strength, its resilience, and its enduring belief in the promise of a better tomorrow. Section 9. A nation forged by thrills. From the revolution that birthed a nation to the gold rush that reshaped a continent, from the industrial might that built a global power to the space race that redefined human ambition, America's story is a tapestry woven with threads of daring, innovation, and an unyielding belief in the pursuit of progress. It's a history filled with moments that took the world's breath away. The shot heard round the world, a nation divided standing whole again, the footsteps on the moon, a testament to the power of dreams bolder than anyone dared to dream. These weren't just events. They were thrills that coursed through the veins of a nation, shaping its identity, forging its character. And that spirit, that audacity to reach beyond the horizon, to break new ground, to constantly redefine what's possible. That's the enduring legacy of America's thrilling history. It's a legacy that lives on, not just in history books, but in the heart of a nation that never stops reaching for the stars.